Hello, wonderful friends. Take a moment with me, won't you? Think about how precious each year becomes as we move beyond 70, each birthday, each gathering with loved ones, each quiet morning with a cup of tea. They all hold a special kind of magic, don't they? We spend so much of our lives building, working, raising families, and then, in our golden years, we hope for a time of peace, joy, and continued independence. But what if there's a silent threat, something many of us, perhaps even you, might be overlooking after the age of 65? It's not a loud alarm bell, not a sudden pain, but something far more subtle that can gradually, almost imperceptibly, chip away at our well-being and independence. It's a topic rarely discussed at family dinners or doctor's visits, yet it profoundly impacts our quality of life and even how long we can truly enjoy our precious years. Today, we're going to talk about this quiet but powerful force. It's not about scaring you. It's about empowering you with knowledge, with understanding, so you can embrace your later years with confidence, vitality, and true peace of mind. Let's explore this often ignored aspect of senior health together. Point 1. The subtle shift in our bones. We often hear about bone density, don't we? But after 65, it's not just about brittle bones. It's about the quality of our bones, the unseen changes that can make us more vulnerable. Imagine a beautiful old oak tree, strong and majestic. Over time, even the strongest trees can experience subtle weakening in their core, making them less resilient to a storm. Our bones are similar. They can become more porous, less able to withstand everyday stresses, even if we've been careful. This quiet shift can lead to small, seemingly insignificant fractures, often in the spine or wrist, that we might just brush off as a twinge or a strain. These microfractures can cause chronic pain and even reduce our height over time. It's a silent, gradual process that often goes unnoticed until a bigger problem arises. Point 2. The unseen changes in our muscles now. Let's talk about our muscles. We know muscles get weaker as we age, but after 65, it's more than just a loss of strength. It's about how our muscles respond. Think about Nancy, a dear friend of mine, always so active in her garden. She noticed she was suddenly struggling to lift her watering can, or to get up from her favorite armchair without a bit of a push. It wasn't just weakness. It was a subtle loss of power and responsiveness. Our fast-twitch muscle fibers, those responsible for quick reactions, like catching yourself if you stumble, start to decline more rapidly. This means our muscles aren't just getting weaker, they're getting slower to react. This subtle change can make everyday tasks more challenging and increase the risk of falls, even if we feel generally strong. It's not about being unable to lift a heavy weight. It's about those quick, unconscious movements that keep us safe. Point 3. The quiet impact on our balance. This leads us directly to something incredibly important. Our balance. Most people think about balance only when they feel wobbly. But after 65, our balance system, a complex interplay of our inner ear, eyes, and muscles, undergoes quiet changes. Nancy struggled with balance, sometimes feeling a bit unsteady even. When walking on a flat surface, she initially blamed her shoes or a bit of tiredness. This subtle decline in balance isn't always about vertigo. It's a gradual reduction in our body's ability to sense its position in space and make tiny automatic adjustments to stay upright. Our brain receives slightly less precise information from our inner ear and from the sensors in our joints. This means we might not even notice a problem until we nearly trip or take a tumble. It's like a finely tuned instrument slowly going out of tune. The sound is still there, but it's not quite as clear or steady. Point 4. The role of our senses. While we often focus on vision and hearing after 65, the subtle changes in all our senses can become a silent threat. Think about your sense of touch or proprioception, your body's awareness of where it is in space. We might not notice as keenly the subtle unevenness of a sidewalk or the texture of the ground beneath our feet. This diminished sensory feedback can reduce our awareness of our surroundings and how our body is interacting with them. For example, if you can't feel the slight incline of a ramp as clearly, your body might not adjust as automatically, increasing the risk of a misstep. It's like the dimmer switch on a light bulb being turned down just a notch. You can still see, but the sharpness and clarity are slightly reduced, making it harder to navigate certain environments safely. Point 5. The often overlooked power of our brain health. When we talk about brain health in our senior years, we often jump straight to concerns about memory. But there's a vital, often overlooked aspect: our brain's ability to coordinate complex movements and process information quickly. After 65, the speed at which our brain processes visual cues, sound, and touch can subtly slow down. This isn't about forgetfulness. It's about the time it takes for our brain to receive a signal, interpret it, and send out a command to our muscles. Imagine Tom, who loved to play catch with his grandchildren. He noticed he was just a split second slower in reacting to the ball. This tiny delay can mean the difference in catching yourself during a stumble or reacting to a sudden obstacle. It's like a computer processor running just a touch slower. It still works, but complex tasks take a fraction longer, and in situations requiring quick reflexes, that fraction of a second can be crucial. Point 6. The importance of social connection. Finally, let's talk about something incredibly profound and often underestimated: social connection. While not a direct physical threat, isolation can silently erode our mental and physical well-being after 65. Losing a spouse, friends moving away, or simply reduced mobility can lead to less interaction. This isn't just about loneliness, it has tangible health impacts. Studies have shown that social isolation can be as detrimental to health as smoking or obesity. It can lead to increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and even a weakened immune system. When we connect with others, our brains are more active, we're more likely to engage in physical activities, and we feel a stronger sense of purpose. Tom, after his wife passed, found himself spending more and more time alone. He started feeling lethargic, less motivated. But when his neighbor invited him to a weekly card game, a spark returned. His mood improved, and he even started taking walks again. Our social connections are truly a silent, powerful pillar of our overall health. My dear friends, we've explored some subtle, often ignored, aspects of health after 65. From the quiet changes in our bones and muscles to the crucial role of our balance, our senses, our brain's processing speed, and the profound impact of social connection. These are the silent forces that shape our experience of aging. This isn't about fear or dwelling on what we might lose. It's about awareness. It's about understanding that our bodies and minds are constantly evolving, and by recognizing these quiet shifts, we can take proactive, gentle steps to support ourselves. It might be as simple as incorporating more balance exercises into your routine, finding new ways to connect with your community, or simply being more mindful of your surroundings. I invite you to reflect for a moment. What resonated with you today? Perhaps you recognized a subtle change in yourself or in a loved one. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What did you learn, or how does this make you feel about your own journey forward? Your insights are so valuable, not just to me, but to our entire community here. If this conversation has touched you, please consider giving this video a gentle like. And if you'd like to continue exploring ways to live your golden years with grace, vitality, and joy, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and share this video with someone you care about. Remember, every year, every day is a gift. Let's embrace them with wisdom, care, and a mindful heart. Until next time, take good care.